getting some plates. Just hanging around the mid lane, and okay, that's a flash on in. Showmaker in a lot of trouble, goes down. First blood goes to Raptor on the Kiana, and that's what happens when you don't have your flash. Doesn't look like it just yet, although Beryl is gonna flash away and just dies anyway. Raptor saying, dude, I'm Kiana.
Leads that are being built here for BNK as Lucid.
Oh boy, yeah, just gonna run into 4 people and die. Everybody was backing together. Fourth ranged minion comes in as there is the ult stun, and now the Nika follow up the flash, does get the knock up into the root, and Showmaker is just dead again. The kill does go over to Kellen, but on Raptor, the farm has been good for Lucid, so he's not massively behind. As here's Shiu getting bullied on the right side. Raptor in a lot of trouble himself. They're gonna get that shutdown on the Yunara of all people, as B&K go a bit too deep in the enemy jungle. The flash follow from the side of Lucid is big, plus the binding comes in, although a bit of a trade comes back here. Diablo trying to make something of it, as he does get the kill onto 2. Alongside of Vikla. As now Kellen, he's still on the run, but eventually he will just die, as they should give this kill over to Shiu, and it's a big turnaround here for Dplus Kia. Nothing, the mid lane turret should be going down, and it's only a matter of time until somebody presses a button, but this push in mid is not being responded to very quickly.
But they got top as well.
Dark here, he's going to find a couple of members, as there's the ult, going to throw Shiu away, but he still dies. Meanwhile, Kellen by himself here, he's got Vikla actually, but this is looking very good for the side of Dplus Kia, as one by one, they are falling on the side of B&K. 3 of them will go over to DK. You also have Ryze and Yunara, so it's like, okay, Aiming just gonna run into this one. Thinks he can take the 1v1. He says, I'm Yunara, I'm OP. Flashing in is Diablo, and eventually gets pretty close, but he was going 1v4.
Wait, Vikla, no!
Vikla also going in, as, you know, he's pretty fast with this one. Actually looking pretty good for the side of B&K. The Zhonya's very nice timing here for Vikla. And that's a stun down as Lucid's going in. It's a very broken up fight. The equalizer only on the Lucid. As he goes in, and he might be going out into the Death Tamer. Down he goes, double knockup is here, and Clear is found aiming on the right side. Might be able to take him down, finally does with that harpoon.
Found is, here we are again.
Just Kellen hanging out, he's gonna get caught once again. Meanwhile, we got Shiu in a bit of trouble.
He's Death Dance, he's not.
Yes, Death Dance, he is not going down. And 2 Ocean Drakes, good enough for now. Vikla in a bunch of trouble. He will be fighting the dust as well. Clear by himself up against everyone. And he's just clearing the wave. And so another big play here for Dplus Kia, up 6,000 gold. And so Lucid gets away, and now that's no Kiana ult, and Shiu is in the backline. They're gonna throw everything into this Ambessa, who just turns the fight on its head. Big equalizer though, gonna get 2 already for B&K. Make it a 3rd. B&K are turning the fight around. Showmaker by himself only has Beryl. And they kind of just ran face first into Clear's Rumble, and they didn't know what to expect, as Beryl should be going down, and it will be an ace. It wasn't clean.
Vikla might be by himself here.
Yeah, he's just going to try to turn on the Showmaker because he has nowhere to go. The whole team is coming up here, including Redemption, as he will go into his Zhonya's, trying to buy some time, but just kind of dies after the fact.
Barrel's
after the last fight,
here.
You know?
Barrel, why are you here?
Just going to find a bunch of members of B&K and die. It's going to be stopped. It's a bit of a 4-on-3. The equalizer, they will have to turn on a Lucid, who just goes in, but it still goes over to Raptor, who lands the smite. Aiming is looking pretty good, and the ult here from Shiu is massive. Gets into that back line, and Aiming is doing tons of damage. Will take down Raptor, as Kellen just barely gets away. Vikla is holding on, trying to survive here, and that he will, as he's got some help as well. And, well, they got the Baron.
They did get Baron. They definitely lose Sulk. I think with
hey, 5,000
that
assists.
could not have happened in a more perfect manner.
Congratulations, Beryl.
That's impeccable. So no one dies on DK. They will be able to push more. It's definitely going to be a negative gold Red Bull Baron power play.
Well, Beryl nearly dies. And actually might still. Heals coming in, and it's actually just a bait.
It was just all planned. It was all planned.
They're solo, actually. Aiming just not paying attention? I don't know. He just dies. Showmaker also just dies. It's no flash tibbers. As they're going to find Diablo. Can they follow up on it is really the question, as the zoning is there, but Shiu is on the back line. Kellen getting pretty low himself, but Shiu goes into his GA.
They got Raptor!
They did get Raptor as well, and that is going to be huge. The flash exhaust comes in as the kiting will begin, and Vikla doesn't have any help here as the front line just disappears. Shiu's still doing a ton of damage, and Diablo just by himself gets flashed on by the Jarvan, and that will be the end of this game. Just a weird fight in the mid lane, no objectives taken, and DK will take it eventually.
And like a good thriller, when you think you know what's about to happen, it takes a left turn. We thought we were gonna get an Elder flip. We thought it was gonna be an objective fight. No, they just kind of fight each other, and DK somehow get a clean ace, and DK game 1 strikes again, and I don't feel like it's a good representation of the game.
Very convincing fashion.
But I
here
don't
for
really
DK.
have another way of talking about it, Valdez. Rom stun immediately.
Now you don't fully clear the wave, and Kellen is tanking this one up all the way down. First blood goes to the Pantheon. Just trying to engage on a Vikla who does not have his flash. He's gonna get caged, and down he will go. First kill for the side of DK will come down to Lucid. Raptor getting on in there, not going to, well, he gets the one grub, but he's not going to get out of here, as that is a couple of kills going the way of Dplus Kia. Did you say check that brush?
So,
all right, here we go. They're going to find Raptor over the top. The Ziggs bomb comes in, and Raptor, they're just going to turn on a Kellen instead and let Raptor go. Not sure about that, but either way, they get the surefire kill.
I swear, oh, Raptor, you might have to flash.
Yeah, he definitely will have to. I don't know if that's going to help him, though, as he might just die first. There's the R button press from Showmaker, and he is down. Dplus Kia controlling everything, which is what they should be doing, especially after losing one. Engage Braum comes in. They're going to find Beryl. In goes the Pantheon. Gets in the cage, actually. Diablo and Kellen, though, zoned away, as eventually Beryl kind of fail flashes and will go down here. But Diablo pretty low. Let's see what will come of this fight now, as Shiu is just gonna land that full Q, as in goes the cage, and that Cassante not very safe here. Showmaker says nobody can get close to me. Raptor trying to frontline for the team. They will take down Lucid actually, but the bomb gets him on the backside. Vikla continuing to go here up against Showmaker, as eventually the Braum, or rather Raptor does bite the dust, and Showmaker actually gets the kill at the very end with the Q.
Is, I think, nigh unplayable here, barring a colossal throw from DK, and BNK, they're going to keep trying, but it's not working.
They're going in onto mines. I mean, Diablo trying to tank this one out, essentially. Lucid, though, caught out, and eventually does go down. All right, there's the slow, and the stun follow-up, and Showmaker is just dead. No flash for him.
So you got to be very careful, as aggressive stature from aiming, but doesn't really follow it up with much more damage.
It's fine if there's no engage on the enemy comp, right? You're not really being not really being threatened. And here comes Shiu, the flash into the sun. Diablo just needs to get out of the fight right now, although Lucid is going so deep for this Lucian, and I think he just dies to Cassante instead. So Lucid seeing blood in the water, but now he only sees his own. He is Cassante, and he's not quite going to time that correctly, as down he will go. Lucid does have to go into the Crescent Guard, but yeah, clear. Okay, we're just dashing into melee range of the Scion, and that's going to be the flash setup, but Diablo, who's going to take the bomb to the face too, as there's the engage from the face, but he just dies. And now we have a flank coming in. Diablo in a lot of trouble. He's immediately going to start going the other way, but Flash comes in and he can't get away from the Xin Zhao. Clear, zoned away on the right side, and Raptor all by his lonesome is continuing to go in, gets the kill, as Sundered Sky, more OP than Sundered Sky in this case. And
Clear's gonna get the execute again?
Yeah, he's just clearing the wave too.
Oh, I like that. No! I thought Showmaker was further away.
As Kellen is just dead, but a lot used into the Braum, I suppose, as the sun is going to miss. It's knocked into the side by the blast cone. That's how I like to see it used. As Diablo now in a lot of trouble, nowhere for him to go, and it is just an absolute slaughter in favor of Dplus Kia, and they will take down this dragon as well.
And that should be maybe not the Nexus falling, but the end of the game. I think DK are about to go up 2-0 here.
is able to try to do something. Kellen will have to somehow get in and try to block some shots onto the turrets perhaps, but it doesn't look like there's enough time. Down he goes, and Clear is up. And all they gotta do is hit that Nexus, and they have so much AP that they can. They're just gonna get the kill. It's 2-0 to Dplus Kia. 30 minutes for game 2.
Dplus actually end up winning a game 2, perhaps.
Yeah, meanwhile, we got to play in mid, but yeah, it's going to be a quick first blood going the way of DK as Showmaker just accepts his fate. Well, it seems like they're doing something of the sort as it's going to be Beryl in a lot of trouble, gets swept up, and looks like he should be a casualty here. Down he goes, kill given over to Raptor, who is now 2-0. Get chipped away at, yeah.
The problem that we haven't talked about in a while is top lane. And I don't think it's going to get better for Clear, unfortunately. As this is a wave that's being prepped. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's just going to go forward instead. He says, I'll just die over here instead of under the turret.
I mean, that's all you can do. Like, get the minions. That you were never living there.
Yeah. Surely you can just play safe top. It's okay. He's going to flash away, and he gets cycloned again. And Kellen never gets there on time, not in a million years. So that's going to be another kill. Yeah, there's no winning. They're even going to heal their way in. It's, yeah, might as well, I guess. Is now trying to make a play in mid. They're trying to get Shiu, but instead it's Raptor who's in a lot of trouble, but actually baits him in.
Crap's just kind of stuck there as
yeah. All right, nice knockback to delay the sweep, but it doesn't quite matter as Shiu is going to go down. Redemption comes in. Lucid also goes down. We got TPs coming in. Showmaker.
He has to flash
an item, and he's dead. Yeah, so the TP on top of it is not quite. Clear is going to have to flash here in mid. Meanwhile, the follow-up engage comes in. The Featherstorm utilized. Diablo just flashing out of there. He wants none of this.
Shiu
just kind of dead. Raptor, though, going to get engaged on. Goes invulnerable. Now he's going deep for another one. Gets another kill. And he's out. Incredible aiming. It's just going to ult into the abyss as he was caught. And Raptor showing this to Fury's power. 6-0 after that fight. That doesn't do a whole lot. Now the wall's going to come down. That flank comes in. The knockback doesn't hit anything.
Clear's there.
Yeah, Clear going to find that angle, and now the front line all charmed up. Showmaker not a part of this fight as they try to get out to Diablo, but the wall comes up from the Azir, and they shut the door in their face. As Zane goes loose, it's just desperate for something. They will take down Clear with an ult from aiming, so that is one.
Oh, he doesn't have clone. Well, I'll have to flash.
Yeah, and it just looks like he is going to get knocked up. There's the... Oh, goes over to Xayah. Very close there, actually. But Lucid will bite the dust, and this is going heavily in favor of BNK after the take of the Baron, as they will take it down. Showmakers in the bottom lane.
They knew.
And the game looks to be over, guys.
Yeah, Showmaker, like the hard commit to try and, you know, steal and or get an exit kill while Showmaker's in there. BNK bounce back in a big way. Make sure that we don't actually. He's gonna wall. Will they be able to stall? I don't think it really matters.
We're gonna buy like 5 seconds.
Might be enough.
In they go. Flash away from Showmaker. Spending a lot of time chasing.
It's not enough.
The Talia. And aiming is gonna spawn. I mean, the turret is still alive. And there's the ult on the wave. Everybody has to kind of flash out of there. At least Raptor did.
Beryl's dead.
Beryl is dead. Nexus turret is gonna fall. BNK have to play this one out very carefully, as aiming just gonna disappear. And it looks like maybe the wallets are just big enough as they get the knock up there onto the chase. And we will be having a series on our hands. It's actually happening here as DK not able to close out a lead, and BNK take game number 3.
I knew Rice Group wouldn't let us down, as it is...
Is it a let
Beryl, you know!
Okay, they're going in, and everybody's here, but Raptor, very squishy, is going to be taken out first, as now Diablo just going to have to hop away, and Kellen in a lot of trouble.
Kellen, no!
Yeah, Kellen, yes. Down he goes, 2-0 to the junglers. Beryl nearly dies. Diablo tried to flash Q that and missed. So now he's
ready to save his body as...
Oh, and guess what? Guess who doesn't have flash? Not sure if it would have mattered, but after game 2, you were like, well, I guess it's just a 3-0. You did say that. And here we go. Going in onto Aiming, who is very out of position and might just go down. Gets flashed on and taken out. Raptor lives. And now Barrel might have to pay for the sins of the team as he will go down as well. It's 2 kills in the pocket of BNK. They're not putting in the damage just yet. Lucid in range. Kellen hooking the wall. And Lucid's right here. The dash! Oh, he's going to miss! And the dash gets him away. Lucid outplaying and breaking their ankles as this one will go into the hands of Dplus Kia. And eventually, I mean, yeah, you gotta try to get some engage off. But Kellen, he's just gonna be isolated up against the wall and the bubble. And he will have to flash away. That is Raptor, of course. Kellen goes in and just dies. Looks like DK might just have it. That damage is insane from the Zoe. So we might be seeing more of this as playoffs comes along, as Clear is actually gonna help Diablo get the kill. Is absolutely gonna paddle him in the face as in he goes. Lucid not quite able to get the angle though with the kick. Kicks Diablo away, follows the Q, is very much alone as the Battlestar is going to miss as well, and down will go Lucid. Barrel extremely low himself, Vikla just hopping away. Diablo gonna get exhausted. They're thinking about it, the flash on in, and the auto from the side of Showmaker gets the kill. Make it 2, as Kellen make it 3. DK may have just done it, as Raptor gonna hit Diablo, and the follow-up is there from Showmaker. The one-shot gets the Ezreal, but now Showmaker is very out of position, but they get the Tristana as well, and I think that should just be enough. Down goes Kellen, and down goes Clear. Eventually, there it is. Kill goes over to Shiu, and that will be Dplus Kia moving on to the next round of the Gauntlet.
And the rematch between DK and T1 is on. It was a 5-game banger. We were hoping for one today. But despite that resurgence in game 4, this is where BNK, their season ends. No shot at an LCK title. No shot at making